Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your weekly reading for May 30th to June 5th. Let's see what we have coming up here for you this week. I feel like you are making a lot of changes in your life. I see some of you maybe even moving, maybe even to like another country, or there's something here about like kind of creating a new beginning, fostering. I'm hearing the word fostering, like fostering a new beginning. Oh, interesting. When I said the word foster, I was also hearing like maybe some of you are wanting to foster a pet. An animal. So maybe some of you are doing that. It's like there's something new in your life. There's like new interests, new loves in the sense of like things that you love, or a hobby or a passion for something. I'm not necessarily seeing romantic. I'm actually feeling in terms of romance, that may be something that's being put on the back burner for a bit. I feel like some of you may be taking a break from relationships or just even dynamics. Obviously not for those who are in happy connections, but you know, if that's been something that's been, you know, rocky, I kind of feel like your focus is not on that. I feel like your focus is more on cultivating newer things, like things that you really love, or focusing on things that just make you happy. And I feel like there's a lot of new things that are coming into your life where you're kind of pursuing things that are just a bit different from what the norm is. I feel like you're needing a change. So that's the vibe I'm picking up here for the leadership card. It's almost like wanting to change things up. Okay, let's see what energies we have available to you here this week. Okay, interesting. I feel like all of these go together, so I'll just put these together. The Six of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, and the Five of Swords. Interesting. So yeah, you know, I kind of feel like in terms of connections and relationships, I'm feeling like not too much of a pull towards even focusing on that right now. Let's see what else we have here. What other energies do we have coming up for Sagittarius this week? The Judgment, okay. What else? The Seven of Cups. Yeah, see, you know, it feels like you are maybe even going through a major transition in your life, and it's like decision time, or you're being asked to make certain decisions and choices, trying to figure out where you want to go or what you want to do next. Okay, let's look into the Six of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, Five of Swords. What is this about? Six of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, Five of Swords. You know, it feels like there's something that we have put our energy into, something that we have contributed our energy into. But it feels like there has been some hidden, something inauthentic. Yeah, inauthentic with the Five of Swords, and maybe a connection, a relationship. This could even be like a long-term connection or relationship. With the Six of Pentacles, I mean, this is like, this could even be like a marriage. This could be like, but I feel like family. There's more than just two people in this connection. It feels like this is like a community thing, especially with that Six of Pentacles. Can we know more about this with the Five of Swords? What is... Yeah, the Three of Pentacles. Ooh, okay. The Five of Swords and the Three of Pentacles. This kind of feels like this is like people kind of working together, but not with the best of intentions. I feel like is the nicest way I can say this. Not with the best of intentions, but working together for some kind of outcome, for some kind of desired outcome. This is not you, Sagittarius. I feel like this is perhaps energies that are around. I mean, take it as it resonates, but that's what's coming up here. We have the King of Wands. So who's this King of Wands in this story here? What does the King of Wands have to say? The Nine of Cups. And the Emperor. Okay, so it feels like here, and this is not gender specific, so this is about energies. The King of Wands and the Emperor here is very determined to kind of like, almost like take their power back, to reclaim their power over a situation where it feels as though there has been inauthenticity in some kind of community, group dynamic, and it could even be within a family. Yeah, okay, makes sense. And then we have the Hermit. So there's someone here who is breaking away from some kind of system, some kind of community where there has been a lot of deception or a lot of, dishonesty in some kind of foundation. I almost kind of feel like with the Ten of Cups, there's some kind of long-term commitment. It's a long-term commitment. It's a relationship that is been there for quite some time. That's why I was kind of feeling like marriage. But I feel like with this King of Wands and this Emperor, there's someone that's kind of taking matters into their own hands and prioritizing their own happiness. And I feel like they're doing this by taking some time to themselves with this Hermit. So they are allowing themselves to maybe even heal. They're doing some spiritual inquiry. They're kind of like digging deep and trying to find their power here. It's like also I'm seeing another option, and not necessarily in another person, but in another path. Like seeing that it's like as they go deeper into this spiritual journey, they're starting to see how they have options in their life, that they don't have to stay stuck in a space that feels deceptive or that feels like there is not a whole lot of options for them, maybe not a whole lot of choices. It's like someone's wanting to find a sense of personal happiness, personal contentment within their life, and their world is opening up. So that's the leadership as well here. Someone kind of taking the reins of their own life and trying to establish a sense of power within their own life, like not power over others, but stability within their own life. And they're needing to kind of go within in order to do this, because I feel like they may be around certain dynamics or situations with people around them that disconnect them from their power, is what I'm hearing. They disconnect them from their power. And that's the Five of Swords. That's kind of like this mischievous kind of deceptive energy. This almost like manipulation a little bit. It could be an unconscious thing, but I feel like it's something that tends to affect this King of Wands and the Emperor, but it also is putting them in that place of finding their power. It's like almost this catalyst for them to go on this journey. Like that discomfort, kind of forces them to go on this journey. Let's pick one more here with the Hermit. Yeah, the strength. See, I also feel like this is the strength to see the truth. So some of those spiritual truths that they're starting to uncover within themselves, within this relationship, within the dynamic that they're in. So that is going to that's something that this energy is kind of up against at the moment. Not up against, but it's more of this challenge that they're facing. I guess it's the same thing as up against, but I feel like they're definitely being put on their path to finding what's rightfully theirs or what's rightfully going to make them happy. It's like they're seeing something differently, seeing something clearly, especially with this Judgment energy here. What do we need to know about? See, look at this. So Judgment, the Four of Wands. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles. What do we need to know about this Queen of Pentacles here? The Four of Wands, the Judgment. The Ten of Pentacles. Okay. So someone here really invested in their stability, in their commitments, nurturing their life for the long term, kind of building something for the long term here. And I feel like with the Judgment card, it's like someone here kind of almost something is shifting in their life where it's shifting them onto a path where they can have this long-term stability and success. But I feel like there's some kind of change that's happening there with the Judgment card. What else do we need to know about this Ten of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles with the Four of Wands? So this is definitely, I feel like there's a marriage dynamic here, or some kind of connection or relationship that is going through some kind of shift and change. What do we need to know about this Queen of Pentacles and Ten of Pentacles? Seven of Swords. I'm hearing like something being built on something that is not entirely like the intentions, I guess, is what I'm hearing, like the intentions of something. And again, I don't feel like this is you, Sagittarius. I feel like this is the intentions of another here. What do we need to know about the Seven of Swords? The Eight of Cups, and then walking away from that, distancing oneself. So someone is definitely wanting to distance themselves in order to create a more stable future for themselves. Okay, it makes sense. Okay, so I feel like someone is seeing the truth of maybe a connection, or, you know, even a community that they've been a part of for a long time. They're seeing things in a different perspective, and they're being called to kind of recalibrate or to reestablish different, like they're kind of they're being guided to navigate themselves emotionally, like detach themselves emotionally from something that may even feel depleting. But they're also kind of restructuring their life around something that has stability to it, something that can be long-term. And I feel like someone is seeing the truth behind this. They're seeing the truth of, you know, where they should be investing their energy into. What something is worth that. Yeah, Six of Swords. So there's a lot of walking away here, walking away from that conflict, detaching from things that tend to, again, disrupt that peace, or tend to take someone away from their power. And so someone here, I feel like there's something kind of happening this week where someone is walking away from something, or really kind of making some kind of move or big decision to walk away from something, is what I'm hearing here. Yeah, and because they want that new journey, that new path. Taking a leap of faith. So it kind of feels like this week there's a decision being made. Someone is definitely wanting to take a new path, and it's kind of like they're pulling up all their courage and strength to be able to walk away from something that is not maybe in their best interest, or is not serving them in a way. What about the Seven of Cups? The Sun. Okay, beautiful. So here, what this is someone having clarity about where their path should be, or where they should be headed, or where they should be going. What is in alignment for them. And it's almost like someone's also looking at maybe how far they may have ventured off, or how far they may have veered off. And they're kind of looking at where they are, and kind of looking and seeing, oh, I think I should be over there. Actually, like how she's pointing to this other island. It's almost like, how did I get over here? I feel like I should be over there. That feels like where I'm supposed to be. And so there's this clarity to that. And I feel like someone is opening up doors for themselves by walking away or detaching themselves from something that is not serving them, and maybe even causing some internal conflict within them as well. So if this is not necessarily like a physical moving or detaching or moving away, I feel like there's definitely a mental and emotional detachment for sure from something that has not been serving this energy of someone who feels like their power almost being taken away from them. Not a whole lot of choices they get to make in their life is what I'm seeing here. And so They're taking the reins, they're taking leadership in their own life and making some difficult choices and decisions, but at the same time empowering as well. And they're also they're having more clarity and insight of where they do want to be and what direction they do want to head in. So 7 of Cups in this sign. What else do we need to know about this? The Queen of Swords. So this is all about using wisdom, and this is all about using strategy in order to get from A to B. So I kind of feel like someone here is definitely planning their moves towards their happiness, towards where they really want to go and where they really want to be. And I feel like part of this is that detachment from the things that we don't want to feed our energy into anymore. We want that to kind of start to phase out of our life. So I kind of feel like this Queen of Swords, she's doing things in a way where it is an interesting way of saying this, but it's almost like without making too many waves, but at the same time kind of helps to navigate this person out of maybe a sticky situation is kind of what I'm seeing here. So there is a lot of need for this like kind of doing things in a very careful way. It's like a complicated matter almost is what I'm seeing here. And so someone needing to really plan out their moves and doing things very strategically and carefully so it doesn't create too much of a disruption or chaos in someone's life is what I'm seeing here. But at the same time, there is a light within this person who has a very clear idea about where it is their happiness is. And I feel like that's almost what keeps them going. It keeps them inspired to keep moving in this new direction. There's something on the other end, like a light at the other end, that is someone's guiding force out of some kind of darkness, actually, is what I'm seeing here. So interesting. Queen of Swords. Yeah, the Lovers. In the Wheel of Fortune. So this is beautiful. So there are a lot of fated changes that are coming up here for this person here with the Wheel of Fortune. I do feel like there's a gift or a blessing that's going to come in, and it's going to help to move along this energy. It's going to help to move along some kind of journey that someone is wanting to undertake here with that Fool's journey. And we also have the Temperance. So this is all about someone continuing to heal. This could also be a door opening that really helps one to come back into harmony and balance within themselves. So as someone's internal energy start to balance out, they start to open up doors and maybe opportunities to kind of help support this new journey of theirs. What else do we need to know about this Wheel of Fortune and Temperance? I am also seeing abundance as well. I feel like someone here, this may be very specific, but I see someone here as they move away from negative energies, their abundance starts to take a better turn. So if that's something that's been kind of affecting your life, it could also be those energies that are around you, or, those, especially if they feel more negative or draining. I feel like someone here who is like working on balancing out their energies, it's like your replenishment. There's something coming back around for you. There's something that is replenishing, kind of rebuilding within you. And that's also helping you to heal as well. But it's also as a result of energetically detaching from draining energies, from negative energies. Wow, beautiful. And then we have the Two of Cups. So we have the Lovers and the Two of Cups in this deck. So in this section. So I really feel like there is another connection here that is also a reflection of this harmonizing and balancing within a specific person. So as they're going through this period of transformation and transition, it's also calling in more harmonious, balanced connections that is going to reflect this person's healing journey. And it's going to be their happiness and true fulfillment as well. So very beautiful. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Wands. So this is someone who's definitely been through a battle, someone who's definitely been through some very hard lessons learned, and knows how to kind of venture forward. There's definitely someone really fully stepping into their power here. And so as that journey kind of really starts to integrate within someone, it's going to be easier and easier for them to move forward in their life. And I feel like a lot of the blockages will really start to get moved out of the way here. So I really feel Spirit is helping in that area. I feel like you are being guided, or whoever this resonates, you are being guided with by Spirit to kind of towards the things that are going to help you to break away from the negative energies and then to go towards your true happiness. Guidance for Sagittarius this week. Yeah. So it feels like it's almost like a fast moving energy this week as well. Actually, I feel like there's a lot happening. There's something kind of like a big decision or a big move being made this week. So that's the central theme that I saw amongst all of the cards, was someone kind of almost making a decision. And this could be someone actually physically walking away from something. So if this has been something someone has been in the past, mentally and emotionally distancing themselves, I feel like maybe this week someone is actually kind of, physically making some kind of decision or move. There's action towards this. There's some kind of move. And I feel like that's going to catalyze. It's almost like going to create like this domino effect. It's going to catalyze some major changes. Okay. Let's do an animal guidance message for Sagittarius this week. Animal guidance, spirit animal. Look at that. How appropriate. Watch your words. Yeah. So I feel like this kind of has that Queen of Swords energy to this, because also with that Swords energy of communication. So I feel like there's someone here who is like in this process of being very honest about how they feel about something. And I feel like it's a matter of maybe someone thinking about like, how am I going to say what I need to say without, again, causing too many waves, without causing chaos, without causing too much of a disruption in other people's lives or even in my own life. So I feel like someone here is actually really taking the time to think about what they want to say before they say it. Let's pick one more. Can we have another guidance message here for Parrot with Parrot Spirit with Watch Your Words? Pick one more for the Parrot Spirit. Freedom is yours. Yeah. Okay. So I feel like someone here is like their objective is to walk away from something, to break away from something. And it's basically how you do it is going to be someone's challenge here. Like, I feel like that's what someone may be facing. Like, how am I going to say what I need to say without totally, having everything kind of crumble down? I feel like there is a lot of, it's almost like it's a long time coming, almost is what I'm seeing here. But I do see someone really thinking about what they need to say before they say it. Let's pick another tarot card. I feel like I need more information on this. I don't know why. Okay, I do feel like with the Horse Spirit, freedom is yours, is that the message will be received loud and clear. Like, it will be understood with the people who you are communicating with, or who this person is communicating with. I feel like the intentions will be made clear. And I feel like I'm also hearing that there's something about the throat chakra, just in general, for this specific, I feel like I'm tuning into someone very specific, that has been a lesson for them, like to know how to speak up when they're not happy with something, or to allow themselves to use their voice. So this is like almost like a major karmic lesson for someone, actually, is what I'm picking up on. And that's why it's been a bit of a challenge. Like, it's bigger than just saying what someone needs to say. It's overcoming a deeper thing for them, like an obstacle, maybe something that they kind of struggled with since childhood. And so this is almost like a pinnacle moment for someone to finally say how they really feel about something. And just that act in itself is, them freeing themselves from something that has weighed on them for a very long time in many, many different ways. So this is not just within a connection or a relationship or a marriage, but this could also be in someone's career or in friendships or in any kind of social situations with other people. I feel like someone is really finding their voice here and taking leadership in their own life. And that's how they're taking leadership, is by finding their voice, because that, I feel like something about the voice has been like a major karmic lesson for them. Okay, beautiful. I love that. Yeah, very powerful. And I feel like this one central thing, it's like saying what you need to say is going to set you free. Wow. And yeah, that's the strength. Like that's something that maybe has been a little bit intimidating for someone. So take it as it resonates. That's definitely not going to resonate for everybody. That's not everybody's story, but that really came through very strongly. So it feels like it's much bigger than just, saying something. This is like a big, this is overcoming a major challenge for someone. So very beautiful, and should be very proud of yourself for using your voice. I think it's just a matter of saying what you want to say in the right way. That's still with like love and compassion and to the best of your abilities. Okay, Sagittarius, very powerful week you have coming up here. I hope you have a wonderful week ahead. If this reading resonated, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you for next week. Bye, Sagittarius.